Hi, allergy families. Today I wanted to talk to you about how we are prepping for our first kindergarten lunch experience. My son with multiple food allergies is going to be going to full day kindergarten this school year, and I want to make sure that he is prepared for the lunchroom. And in order to do that, I decided today would be a great day to take him on a one-on-one date. So, first of all, I have kids of varying ages. I have 12-year-old twins and a 5-year-old. And so we have found, in particular with our allergy situation, that it is really nice to take our kids on one dates. That allows us to not only meet their dietary needs, because I have one kiddo who can't go to most restaurants and other kids who can, but it also allows us to do things that are developmentally appropriate for each age group. And while we love doing things all together as a family, and that would be our first choice in most circumstances, for things like this, going to a park and talking over a picnic lunch was the way to meet this need. I am spending at least the 2 weeks before school starts eating lunch out of our lunch containers. I'm going to be having my son practice unboxing his lunchbox, setting everything out on the table, and we're going to go through all the routines that he needs to be safe. So, one of the main reasons I did this activity today is I wanted to catch any little things that could be big problems. So, in one of these videos, you can see that I had purchased just the little applesauce cups, and I noticed that they were really hard for him to open. I remember my other kids could open them by like second grade, but we are definitely not there right now at kindergarten. And so I'm not going to be sending these little individual fruit cups. I'm going to save them for my other kids, and I'm going to be using my bent go lunchbox for him only, or other things. If I use these other containers that I have here, I think they're the Lunch Ease containers. I'll put them in the description box. I'm not going to have liquids in them. So it's great for like a Lunchable style lunch, but my kiddo is not ready for the little packaged fruit cups, and I don't want him to have to be spending all of his lunchtime waiting for a lunch helper to come and help him. He doesn't have the time for that, and the more people touching his food, the more chances we have of a cross contact situation. Next, we used this time to also talk over all sorts of crazy food situations. At home, we often go over how to behave in different circumstances, and I've found that role playing really helps my kiddos to be able to understand best how to act in certain circumstances. So, no matter what your allergy situation is, I encourage you to use the time either before school starts or on the weekend if school has already started to review how you eat lunch at school, whether it's how to open containers if your kids are really small, what to do in different circumstances. Sometimes I like to just throw in some really silly things like, what would you do if a dog ran into the lunchroom and ate your lunch? Just funny things to really break up the tension, but still allow our kids to learn what to do. At the end of our lunch together, we practice how to safely and thoroughly close our lunch containers, how to put it all back in our bag, and how to dispose of our garbage correctly. We also discussed what to do if other people have left their garbage all around. My kids often want to be helpful. However, in the case of this little guy, it is not the best choice for him to be picking up after other people's garbage. And so we mentioned that in his circumstance, there are other ways he can be helpful than picking up food garbage that may not be safe for him. If you find this video helpful at all, would you please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel? I'm hoping to get a lot more allergy-friendly content coming to you this fall, and I don't want you to miss any of those videos.